Hello everybody and welcome to today's Sunday Q&A, which this week will be short. I can hear you all breathing a sigh of relief now. The reason is because all things being equal, right now I'm not even in the country. I am in Torrelvevo, somewhere near Alicante Airport, because my mate's got a flat out there and they've kindly decided they say we're taking it away. So I've got 4 days off, which means I'm recording this on a Thursday. So some of the comments, if you commented, won't have made the cut yet, but what I'll do is I'll catch up when I get back. Before we go on, quickly, Fuel Watch Light this week, 123. I got 120. Apparently the guys at Express Fuel said thank you. A couple of you have rung them to get the card. I recommend you get the card. They are keen. It's up to you guys. I don't get a kickback out of it. You can mention my name if you like, just because it's a nice thing to do, but I don't get anything out of this. But they do seem to be doing the trick, and let me know if they are doing the trick for you. I'd appreciate that. So, but yeah, the thing is, I watched something. The missus was watching something on the YouTube again. She's got the one without the adverts, and it was a woman, and she's obviously one of these influencers, which is what I'm technically supposed to be, but not really. And the woman was getting married. And she's there in the car, and she's going, right, we're going to get the flowers, and I'm like, some things you should have just for yourself, like, you know? And I did think I could record this in Spain, by the pool, got the glass, got to get, here I am in Spain. I thought, alternatively, I could get it done before I go and enjoy my life. So we're going with the latter. Yeah, so I'd like to say it'll be a short one this week. The main video this week was Some Things Just Don't Click. Dasherman said, thanks, Pete. Good stuff. Tides are going to change. They are hopefully changing. Things didn't go great for me. They went well. They didn't go so well. There's a book out. You can read it if you like. And then they seem to be on the mend, and I'm actually getting 4 days off. I have not been on an aeroplane. I have not been away since before COVID. I have not been on an aeroplane for 6 years. And ironically enough, the 2 things I'm looking forward to the most are A, getting on an aeroplane. And aeroplanes are rubbish. You spend 3 hours, or however long the flight is, sitting there thinking, I'm bored and I ain't got a lot of leg room and I need the toilet. But I'm really excited about it. And diving in a pool. There's a difference between diving in the local swimming baths pool and diving in a pool on holiday when it's hot, you're sun lounge, go down the beach bar. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Just today's got to go okay. I'm in Leighton Buzzard at the moment, and I've got the dream job as well. Collection from Leighton Buzzard. I'm going to Perth Shore in Worcester. Wait and return. Get this on, get it over there. 10 pallets off and on. The only disadvantage, I got here at 7:15, hoping they'd be open early. My booking time is 8. And the guy went, nothing happens till 8. Oh, well, just get it done. As long as everything goes according to plan, that's all good. Also, my mate Lee, who's running the small van, who has actually been, his days have been clicking lately. Going, click, he said, I don't know what's happening. He must have, I spoke to him during the week, he must have put this afterwards. He said, Pete, I had a similar problem today. Delivered a job to Basingstoke, then sat there for over an hour trying to get another job, but nothing. I've even changed my search area to Slough, but still nothing. Decided to drive home early. I'm not complaining, so I've had a good run lately, but as you said, sometimes it doesn't go your way. It's like markets trading. I learnt this. Sometimes it's just not your turn. And the trick in life is to realise that you work 52 weeks of the year, not 1 day of the year. And if it doesn't go today, it'll go tomorrow. And if you have a flying start to the week, you can guarantee Friday will be rubbish. And if you have a rubbish start to the week, you can guarantee Friday will be flying, because you never get to keep it. You get your allotted amount, you never get to keep it. And that's the way it seems to go. So we got a couple from the wise guys. Godzilla's, he says, Van or Laurie, he said the VPN says, he must have a problem with his VPN. He said, I can't post easy. Well, please you're still used to that there, mate. He said, his view is, he said, depends entirely where you are in life and desires. Truck's going to kick you for a 15k startup. Cheaper if you have certain things in place, like a license. Also takes a long time. Van, you can start tomorrow for around 5 to 10k poorer. Yeah, I think he's right there. Me, I like vans. I like the lifestyle, the places you visit, the nuance, the role. Trucks is open. It's open the curtain strap. Industrial sites, in more industrial sites. Main roads and motorways. Van. He said, I've petted ponies in Dartmoor. Yeah, it's not always easy to stop a truck either, is it? Made friends with crabs at the seaside. Seen places I never would visit, like Tintagel. Just like a van. Each their own. Base it on your lifestyle. And this is what I said. It's what works for you. I like lorries. Lorries work for me. I come home every night. You don't have to. You can tramp. If you want to tramp, got a nice bed to sleep on. But if you're in a van, you want to tramp, you got to sleep in the van, you got to travel lodge, it gets there. But I still get home every night. There is a lot to be said for vans. What gets me about vans, I think now, is if someone turn around and say, I'm going to do like, I don't know, an 80-mile job, and the guy says, that's 100 quid. I'd think, I used to get £300 for that. And that was really sort of sticking me craw, like, you know. So, but like he's right. Everyone each their own. He said, I opted out going wage slave. At times it's a no-brainer. $525 for Friday before tax with zero overheads, holiday, healthcare, and a 3/4 wage increase a year without a fight. If I went wrong and I couldn't find anything in the short term, then I go back to being a courier with a moment's hesitation. Not sure the CX would honour my 5-digit starting 59 number though. No, wow, that's a hell of a number. But I had a number in the 152. It was 150,000. Now my number is like nearly 250,000. So a lot of people there. A lot of people on there. I think mine's what? No, 200,000 now. 20. What's my number? Oh, I don't know. It's something like that. Who cares? Yes. So that's that one. Mickey B says the CX will now not allow grace periods in regards to insurance documents. Yeah, Lee said about this one as well. I think they might have a bit of trouble here, which is the idea being that if your insurance runs out, or you haven't got your insurance documents uploaded, then they want to restrict your account or stop you running. But sometimes it proves to be a real pain to upload your insurance documents. And sometimes, you know, it might be the case if your insurance documents run out on the 31st, you don't get the email till the 31st or the 1st, and then it's you're having time off trying to get these documents online. All I can recommend in that case is race sport tickets. Go, I'm here. I've got the documents. Here's a WhatsApp photo. Here's an email with a scan of the documents. They're the documents. It's not my fault I can't get them onto Trusted, because as long as you can find a way of getting the documents to them, be it by email or WhatsApp or what have you, say, look, you've got them. I've sent them. I just can't get them onto Trusted. They normally go, look, we know you got the documents. Get it on us as soon as you can. But either that or they might bring back a grace period. That might be nice, wouldn't it? So, right. So this week's Fuel Watch was... I had Express Fuels at 120.51. Like I say, the boys are cheap. Motia at 123.08. Watson's at 123.25. And UK Fuels at 123.31. And my partner in crime, White Van Man, had Watson's at 122.67, Silvery Key Fuels at 122.94, and Tate at 123.42. I don't know what next week's going to be. I haven't even had any indication, but I dare say it's going to be round about the same, if not cheaper, as things seem to be settling down and the Strait of Hormuz has now been reopened. But so that's it. Like I say, short one today. I hope you don't mind, everybody. I'll catch up probably next week, but I'll be swapping the glasses for sunglasses because of I'm off to Saudi Spain. Viva España. I'll let you know how it goes. And I'm going to have 4 days of not taking care, not taking money. Can't wait.